Hello folks and welcome back. I hope you've all been enjoying your Easter break and possibly Capsuleer Day XXII, which has now been running for at least a week. In fact, before I do anything else, let's do the most important thing, which is obviously log in and collect my daily reward. Look at that, I'm no longer Omega. What a shame, my 5 days has run out. But there's an answer to that later on in the month. Let's log that off. Now, what I wanted to do is, everyone's enjoying the Capsuleer Day. Well, I've seen a lot of new players going, oh, I can't do anything, especially miners. That's not strictly true. In fact, this character is just straight out of the career agents. He's got nothing more than 1.2 million skills and just the basic training from the career agents. I've done nothing else with him. So today we're going to focus on what new players straight out of the career agents can do to complete the rewards track and end up getting all these 5 SOCT ships, which must be worth 1 billion maybe, and also your 100 plex. So if you are straight out of the career agent and wondering what to do next, but what I get this career path, this event path done before it expires in, what, 3 weeks time? Let's go ahead and see what we can do to collect those points as a brand new player. And what you're going to need for this is a basic venture like this one. Let's have a quick look at the fit. It's a 863,000 ISK fit. All we've got in the top slots are 2 EPS Gaussian scope mining lasers for the 16 kilometer range and the extra mining yield over the minor ones, a salvager in case we kill anything, an enduring multi-spectrum shield hardener, a medium shield extender, a 1 MN monopropellant enduring afterburner, and a miner laser upgrade 1 for the extra mining yield, and 2 light drones of your choice. What have I got in here? I've got Hornets. Doesn't matter which ones you get. Hobgoblins, Kaldari, Warriors. You just get whatever you like. I've gone for those. Right, so that's all we need for that. And also you're going to want an exploration ship. Here we've got the Heron. Again, here's a fit for it. It's 2.3 million. Starting at the top, we have got Core Probe Launcher 1 and 8 Core Scanner Probe 1s, which gives us a sensor strength of 74 with the other things. We've got a 5 MN cold gas enduring micro warp drive to get us around the relic sites fast. We've got 1 relic analyzer because it's only relic sites that we're going to be doing for the event. And we've got 3 scan rangefinder array 1s. This is because it gives us extra scanning strength, so it will help us scan things down faster. Then in the bottom slot we have got 2 inertial stabilizers 1, just to get our align time down below 4 seconds. So we'll align within 4 seconds. And then in the rigs, 1 small mimetic algorithm bank 1, which improves our data module, so that's not going to be useful for this. And we've got this one, the small emission scope sharpener 1, which gives us an increase for our relic module, so it increases our virus coherence bonus when we're using our relic analyzer. That's just for when we're doing data sites, but we're not doing that. Then in our cargo hold, I've got the data analyzer, just because we can also use this for doing data sites. another 8 core scanner probes so that we never have to manually reload them, they'll automatically reload, and a 1mn mono propellant enduring afterburner. I've put that in mainly for me. I just really don't like micro warp drives, but most people like them, so I've put it on this build. And seeing as this is just going to be mainly for doing high sec, well, this is just a high sec build, guys. That's all we're going to do, because we're just trying to collect points, we're not trying to collect loot. We're going to put that in to get us around the cans as fast as possible. It doesn't need to be stable. The only time we're going to be using that is when we're flying around the cans. Right, so that's that. Okay. Now, skill wise, obviously on scanning, we've just got the max scanning that Alpha can get, apart from this, which reduces scan time, so you can get that extra one if you want. I've got nothing training, so I could put that in. There you go, now it's training. And then on mining, let's have a look. Where's the mining? Bum, 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 bum. Well, on ships. Mining frigate 4 and Caldari frigate 4. So that's what we need for the Venture and the Caldari Heron. Right, so here's the list of objectives we've got to do. It's probably easier to go down here and look onto events. So the first thing that we want to do as a brand new miner stroke data person with just these 2 ships is we can mine 7,000 Tyranite for 20 points. This is the points track here. When we get 50 points, we'll get this skin. When we get 100, you'll get a free apotheosis, etc. So basically, you're just going to keep doing all these activities and collect points until you eventually get as many as you want. Maybe get the praxis. This is some kind of skinner stuff. I'm not really... Most of you probably want to at least get the 100 plex, and you probably want to get a praxis too. You've probably never had a battleship, and it's worth a bit of money. So that's what we're going to do. You can't do all of these. Some of these are group. It tells you on them whether it's for solo, whether it's for what have you. The one thing we're probably not going to do as a brand new out of the career agents alpha is the combat sites. Even the solo combat sites in high sec will be too difficult as a brand new out of the career agents alpha player. If you want to get more skills, then I do have a fit on another video that an alpha can use, but it's going to want you to have probably level 4 in all your Magic 14 skills, level 4 in, well, that's a missile ship, so you'll want level 4 in missiles and level 4 in drones, and then level 4 in all the related stuff, shields, drone avionics, etc. So it's not really for a brand new out of the box just finished career agents guy. But let's get in our little venture and let's go and mine this Tyranite, which should be here somewhere. There it is. This is also the list of activities. So we need to go and find a Tyranite asteroid belt and mine 7,000 units of Tyranite. So let's go do that first. Right, the Tyranite stuff, you'll find it in your overview here on the general tab, and you're looking for this little sign which is a beacon, and it needs to say Tyranite deposit on it. If there's not one in the system that you're in, you can go on your opportunities, go down here and look at Capsuleer Day, and then you'll find them in here if there's anything within. So there's actually loads of them within one jump. It'll show you what's available within one jump. Obviously, if you're able to do a combat site, that would be a combat site you could do, but again, as I say, as a brand new out of the box career agent alpha player or omega player even, you can't do that. Right, let's highlight that and let's right click and let's warp to.
Warp drive active.
Oops, we need to get out of here fast.
Warp drive active.
Okay, this was a really bad system to be in to do this, I think. Let me just double check something. Ah, typical. Right, we need to leave this system. You don't want to be operating in a system with Garista pirates. If you see those guys, you need to get out of there fast. They will absolutely destroy you. So let's go on here. And sorry, not on here. Let's go into opportunities and let's jump into this one. Right, now we're in our new system. Let's just make sure there's no pirate strongholds in this system. No, there's none in this system. That's good, because this is the second time I've made a video and pretty much jumped straight onto an asteroid belt and been confronted with diamond rats. Right, we've got a small Tyranite deposit and a Tyranite deposit. I have no idea what the difference is. Doesn't really matter. We just want Tyranite, so let's go. Right, we're here. We go into our mining tab, and there is Tyranite. Let's just lock it up. Left click. Once can hold control down and F1, F2. Let's put our multi-spectrum shield hardener on, and we'll launch our Hornets by clicking that or Shift F. And that's it. That's all we need to do while we're here. I'll turn that off, don't want that on. And we've got some rats coming in already. 3 of them. I won't be able to lock them up yet. Oh dear. I can't mine any Tyranite because those things were stopping me from mining. Let's try again. And they're about as accurate as stormtroopers, as you can see. They're just missing most of the time. I'm not even moving. Lovely explosion. Well, that's it. We scared him away. Anyway, you don't want to sit here and watch me mine another 4,500 of this, do you? So I will see you when it's finished. So once you've mined the full 7,000 units, which is at one full load, you can claim a reward. It'll turn blue and you claim that reward. There you go, we've claimed that. And if we go onto our event tracker now, there you go, there's our first 20 points towards the rewards on the event tracker. Let's bring the drones back in. Let's go dock up. Right guys, so we're back, we're docked. Let's just take our Tyranite and put it in our item hanger. And let's get into our exploration ship, because you can't progress as a miner once you've mined that first Tyranite without going into a relic site. So we need to go and find a relic site. Let's go and find that. Now again, I'm not going to do that in this system because of those Gurista diamond rats that are in here. So I'll go back through to Bramley. But there's a reason that I'm staying in this system, is because this station has got manufacturing, which we're going to need for doing this reward track. The next thing we're going to get is we're going to get points for entering a relic site. So let's just go warp to one of these.
Warp drive active.
This isn't the safest way of doing it, but we're only in a cheap little ship. Technically you could do Control B and enter, which gets us a spot in there, and then you can walk back to that.
Warp drive active.
And now we're just in the middle of space somewhere between that gate and that. What's it? This is only a small system by the looks of things. We'll just pick that, warp to that.
Warp drive active.
And then we can just hit Control B again. And enter. And there you go, we walk to that.
Warp drive active.
It's possibly somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And it's called a safe. Again, you can be more sort of scientific about it, but we're not going to bother for this. Right, so now you're in your safe. You can launch. You made sure your probes are in your probe launcher. You need to open your probe scanner with Alt P. You can find your probe scanner down there. Alt P. That opens this up. You want that in. It shows you the anomalies and the cosmic signatures. Cosmic signatures need to be scanned down using your probes. This is where we might find the Reckoning relic site, because it is a scannable cosmic signature. So let's launch our probes by hitting launch. Right, they're now in space. Let's set it to AAU. You'll notice that that's auto reloading because we had another 8 probes in our item hangar, in our cargo bay. Now we want to open up the star map, solar system map even. F9. Let's make it bigger. Right, let's just double tap on that to center it. That's the first one. We need to move this white box, this white arrow here. Once it's over that little circle, which was the one we highlighted, double tap there to rotate 90 degrees. Drag this again down so that it's centered on the signature we're trying to resolve. And there you go. If you double tap again, it rotates back and forward, so you can see we're centered on it. Usually always start at AAU, and you can hit B or just click that with your mouse. There's our probes flying off to go do it. Now you see that got us 4.7% and it moved a bit. So we just need to recenter it. Double tap, move it again, recenter it. You shrink it down. You can either click on there, or if you have your mouse over there, you can use the scroll wheel. To 4, analyze. Moved again, so we drag it over there, center it again, double tap to rotate it, move it to center it, put it over here, shrink it down, analyze. Let's scroll in a bit now. Let's move it, center it, rotate, double tap, move it, center it, shrink it down, oops, analyze. Oh, it's a relic site, we could be in luck, the first one. Move it, center it, double tap, rotate it, move it, center it, shrink it down. Just going to double tap that to bring it into the middle. No, it's not. That's just typical. It's a different site. We don't want it for this, but we'll finish it off anyway if we can. There you go. That's how you resolve one to 100%. We now could fly to it by hitting warp 2 and hacking it, but that's not what we're looking for right now. We're just looking for the reckoning relic sites so we can collect the points. So what I'll do is I'll continue searching and I'll see you back when I've got one. Alright guys, take care. Right, we've one more. Let's hope this one we get what we're looking for. Here we go. At least we've reset our claim thing now.
Drive active.
So claim as soon as we land. Then claim after we hack the first can. Then claim after we hack the next 2 cans. There we go. Let's claim that. Let's close this down. Let's approach the first can. There she is. Don't know what my lock distance is on this. I could check, but I'm too lazy. Ah, there you go. Let's lock it up. Turn this off at about 20, I think. There we go. Hit this when it gets to 5. Ooh. Let's claim it before we do anything else. Now let's open it. Can I get a... No. Why can't... Can I not just get a filter? A filament blueprint, please. Let's unlock it. Let's approach. Would help if I turn that on, wouldn't it? That's the whole point of bringing it. Some people have got hacking down to a fine art, not me. I'm just slow and cumbersome. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Come on, give me a filament blueprint. No. You just don't want to give me a filament blueprint, do you? Let's approach. Turn that on again. Is my lock distance 40? There you go, 40. Looks like my lock distance is 40. Let's turn that off again. Do that since we're at 5. There we go. Yes, that's what we wanted. Filament. Loot all. Claim reward. Oh, we're doing on our points thing now. Oh, look at that. There you go. We've got the skin and now we've got the apotheosis. So we're doing alright just from hacking and that first bit of mining. Now, why I wanted that was... Does it come up there yet? There you go. Drifter wormhole filament. As soon as you get one of those, it'll come up with that. Now we can start the manufacturing mine loop if we want to. So that's what you're looking for. As soon as you get your first filament, you can start doing the mining manufacturing loop. So let's return to our base and set that up. Let's empty out all the loot that we got from doing our data sites. 676k, 77k. Not brilliant, but we're claiming we're doing this for the points, not the ISK. Right, so it does say we need to do the drifter wormhole filament, which is this one. If you'll notice, it's called filament. So what you'll do is, the reason this is where I set this up as my home base is it needs to have industry. So you can open your industry and then you can put this in here and you'll see that it takes 2 hours 12 minutes, which isn't brilliant, to be honest. It needs 50,000 Elutrium. Now if you look at that, it tells you that Elutrium is only found exclusively in Tyranite. So we found Tyranite. That's what we were mining earlier. So what we have to do is... Where's our Tyranite? There it is there. If we go into reprocessing, which is that one, drag our Tyranite in there and reprocess it. It's now got rid of our Tyranite and we should have Elutrium. And we haven't got enough, we need some more. So we're going to have to quickly go and do a bit more mining. So I'll go do that and then I'll come back when I've got that back here, put it in the hold. Now you can see that's filled up to 50,000 and it takes 2 hours 12 minutes. We can just press start. And now that's started, we've got to wait 2 hours and 12 minutes. So at this point, you've got two options. Go out and mine more Tyranite, so you've got enough to do some more manufacture, or go out and do some more data sites. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to go and get a bit more Tyranite for now because I know that that's not going to be enough to do another job if we get one, probably. It's unfortunate this takes 2 hours. I think you can make it reduce it a bit if you go to skills. It's the one for production. Industry. Allows basic operation of factories 4% reduction in manufacturing time. So let's just throw those in there for training. You'll want that. That'll give me an extra 8% reduction. So that'll eventually train up in 1 day and 9 days. There we go. Right then, so you don't need to see me do any more mining and stuff. I will see you back once this job has finished. Alright then guys, see you in a bit. Bye bye. Okay, so we're back. Let's just have a look at this. There we go, that's finished. So we just need to hit deliver. And there you go, that create a drifter filament has been complete, so we can click claim reward. Collect our points. There we go, we're on 120 points now. What has that been replaced with? Emission amplifier limiter manufactured. So that is the other thing we were getting from the site. It's one of these. So we can just remove this from our industry slot now. And we can put one of these in here. And we're short of tritium again, sorry, Elutrium again. But we've got a load of Tyranite that I went out and mined whilst that was being done. So we can process that. So let's just click on there. Let's drag it into here. Let's reprocess it. There you go. Now we've got enough Elutrium to complete this job. The good thing about this is we'll see that it's only 17 minutes, not 2 hours like that other one. So let's start that. And we can wait 17 minutes. And we also got an air daily goal achieved to do that. So that's pretty good. Right, so we can probably go out and get another bunch of Tyranite while we wait for that to... Cause it takes about 16 minutes to get a load of Tyranite, so we'll just get another full loading by the time that's done. So I'll see you back, guys, when that one's done. Right, we're back. I've got another load of Tyranite, so let's drop that in the item hanger. We got some more junk from the rats we killed while we were mining, so I'll put those in the item hanger too. And then before we do anything else, I must remember to collect my daily logins. Let's claim those. Let's not ever forget our daily logins, so that's that done. Right, this is finished. So all we have to do now is hit deliver, and then we should be able to collect the reward for that. So let's hit deliver. There we are, we can claim the reward for that now. Fantastic. What's that give us now? We are on 135 points. We just need 15 to get to the next reward. So what's it asking us to do now? Right, we need to sell manufactured reckoning items sold. We need to sell this. Okay, so obviously we're just, the next thing we just get points for is to put this on the market and sell it. So let's just sell our item. So we go into our item hanger. What we have manufactured is this. So let's right click it. Let's do sell this item. Let's put it up for the price we want. 2000 ISK. Sales tax is 150. Let's just... Or do we have to... Can we sell it immediately, or... Does selling immediately work? Actually. I mean, I don't know what these things are worth. Okay, for purposes of this, I don't really care how much it... Let's just see if there's any view market details. Buyers, sellers. Okay, it's selling for quite a bit. Don't know why that one, but the buyers are not. for much. I'm not going to sell it immediately. I'm just going to sell it to myself. So let's put it up for 3 days. I don't know if I need it for anything, but let's just do that. What's it called? It's called a wideband emission. You're about to sell one item. Please confirm yes. Warning, the following item are priced well below the average. Yes. Claim reward. You can sell it for whatever you want. If you just want to get rid of it, sell it cheap. Just sell it cheap to get the points. If you want to sell it for more money, which you'll have to wait for it to be purchased. It may work if you do a private contract and sell it to your own character. I don't know. But anyway, for now, it got sold. We got the points. We're now up to 145. So now it's given us 10 points to go back and mine another 7,000 Tyranite. So at this point, guys, you are now in a loop. You've got 2 loops. You can just either keep mining Tyranite, and every time you've got enough Tyranite, you can create another filament and sell it. Or you can go out and do the data, just do the data hacking sites and continue to enter the hacking site, get some points. Hacker can get some points and you'll get more loot. So it's entirely up to you, or do a bit of both, and eventually you will collect all the reward points on here and it'll be worth whatever it's worth. I mean, they're worth about 200,000. That's worth 600 million. So altogether, that's probably close to worth, maybe close to a billion in ISK. So it's worth doing. Now, I've seen some miners moaning about, I can't just mine. No, unfortunately, you cannot just mine. If you can't be bothered to do a little bit of manufacturing, then, and maybe a bit of hacking just to get your first set of blueprints, I don't know what to say to you. You could probably look in contracts for the blueprints you need. Maybe some people have put them up for sale, and then you can just get on with mining and manufacturing. But no, you cannot just earn the rewards by just purely mining Tyranite. You're gonna have to do some manufacture as well. Just when you claim the rewards, guys, remember that they go into this little box here, which is your items available to redeem. There's our apotheosis, there's our skin that we got. So the next thing that will go in here will be that when we get it. These are account wide, so what you have to do is make sure that whichever character you want them to be on, you need to be logged in on that character. When you redeem them, you've got 2 choices: redeem them to your current station or redeem them to your home station. Some of them go direct into your character, like skill points. They'll go directly onto your character and they'll end up in the unallocated skill points list. The skins will go into your save skins folder. What you also want to remember is that these ones have an expiry date. You need to claim them before that expiry date. If you don't claim them before the expiry date, guys, that's it. They'll be gone and you can't claim them. The first year I did the Capsuleer Day, I lost all the ships. I lost one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, because I didn't realise that they had an expiry date. Because not everything in this box has an expiry date. As you can see, these rewards don't have expiry dates. So that cost me a lot. That was a very expensive lesson to learn. Right, guys, you enjoy Capsuleer Day. I hope that was informative. See you soon. Fly safe. Bye-bye.